Rowyn draws Tabby. I'm Rowyn.
Hi, Rowyn.
Hi.
Who's Tabby?
So my first ever, actual novel, Moth.
Out now.
Uh-huh. I'm working on the sequel, too. Tabby is introduced as the owner of an air conditioner shop and repair place. And none of this is spoilers, it doesn't pertain to anything. But the character herself, she meets our main characters with a shotgun immediately, because they're basically breaking in thinking that it's empty. And then we learn she has a degree in mortuary science and could be doing something else with her life. She's also related to one of the bigger villains of the story in a lot of interesting ways, and so she's got some layers to her.
How did she come to own the air conditioning shop? Because she doesn't seem to be someone with a passion for air conditioning repair.
It's something that she knew how to do.
Alright.
She also likes photography.
Alright.
Really into photography. So she had some, tinkering kind of projects, and she also had her degree. So, by the end of that book and into the second book, she is now working with that degree in mortuary science.
Nice.
And I wanted to somehow incorporate every part of her that we know from these bits of the book.
Yep. She is gruff, but,
Reasonable.
like an angry grandmother sort of vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's supposed to be, late 40s, early 50s at most.
Yeah.
But, she's got her eye patch. There's a story in that, which you'll know if you read the book. And she's just an interesting character. She was two different characters, initially. When I first wrote them, they were two different characters. And I realized that they were both, half a character. They both didn't do enough to warrant being in the story, but they both did things that had to happen in the book.
I think I vaguely remember conversations around.
Yeah.
Because I had done some of your, editing reading, and I'm just these two characters need to have more.
Yeah, and I realized that they didn't. What they needed to do was be less characters.
Yeah. Well, you gave them more by just being you can put the peanut butter with the chocolate, now you got a Reese's cup.
Yeah, so I just mushed them together.
Yeah.
And that's how Tabby happened. And it by proxy, it made her a more interesting character. Because now she can have, more backstory, as well as more to do and more to say.
More backstory, please.
Yeah.
And a shotgun.
And a shotgun.
An eye patch.
Yeah. I realized out of context, it looks like she's waiting for the zombie apocalypse.
Well, she's in a morgue with it. You gotta keep a shotgun in the morgue. Cause,
just in case.
If something gets up, you gotta put it back down.
Yeah. Oh god, me struggling with this hand so hard. But yeah,
because she's not holding the shotgun in a ready position. She's just casually sitting around with the shotgun.
The shotgun is her friend.
Yeah.
Her emotional support shotgun.
Sammy shotgun.
Yeah. This camera is an interesting set of angles, but once it was drawn, and I was leaving it, so it is what it is. But, I wanted all of the pieces there. I wanted these things that I've decided are her personality together.
Yeah.
Because she is a very passionate woman, but she doesn't come across that way when you first meet her. She's just kind of done with life.
Well, there's more about her in the sequel you're working on right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's also more, she was helpful in the first one, just for information.
Yeah.
This one, she's more helpful, in terms of what she does as a job, and in terms of, being one of the characters that's really helping solve the case at hand.
Yeah.
Rather than just, oh no, I know things because I was involved in things. It's a little more... It's more direct while not being as involved.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
She's more secondary, less tertiary.
Yes. Yes, exactly. And I wanted her to have this body type, very specifically. It's not really mentioned one way or another in the book, but
I really do. I like the way you draw the anatomy. It's very...
I wanted her to be human.
Yeah.
Because my instinct, I always make people kind of built like me, so everybody's got, big boobs and whatever, but not everybody looks that way. And I wanted her to look her age, and I wanted her to look still beautiful woman who doesn't wear makeup. Maybe she wears, a little lipstick, but she's not putting on, nail polish or whatever. She's just kind of...
It's a what's the occasion sort of deal.
Yeah. It's how many people do I have to interact with today? And that's what makes the difference. We made her shirt match her shoes. I wanted her shoes to be practical but still stylish. 'Cause that's also who she is as a person. Practical, but still stylish.
She can run in and kick ass in.
Exactly. She takes no crap. Very particular about the amount of crap she takes.
Zero crap.
Zero crap.
You know, I'm getting like survivalist Beverly Crusher vibes.
I accept that. I accept that a lot. Also, she's gay. Just one-eyed lesbian. I almost forgot her scar. I'd do that on a separate layer. I mentioned the scar in the book. I don't mention what eye color she has, so I had to just make decisions.
You went back to your character description and went, oh god!
Yeah.
Things were missing.
As the writer, I get to make decisions, but at the same time, if it was already written in the book that's already been published, I should make it match somewhat.
Yep.
In some form.
Yeah.
Coloring the camera was fun.
It's a lot of interesting shading.
Thank you.
Now, is there a rhyme or reason to how you're choosing what to color, when, or shade what?
Not really. I tend to, layers-wise, I tend to try to color things that don't touch on the same layer, so that the next layer underneath can be other things that don't touch.
Mm.
And that way it's less and less for me to have to carefully outline in each layer that I do. As I go down, it gets easier to color.
Understood.
And then the shading is mostly just doing a clip, a mask layer, so that it doesn't go outside of what I've already colored of that thing, that shape.
Yeah.
And in the shading is where I put most of her age. Just a
couple of wrinkles, couple of shadows.
Yeah, just age her up a little bit. But she's still not, elderly. She's just mature. So.
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Gonna hop on Bumble. I was gonna say hop on Bumble, and then I realized I've been out of the dating scene for a while. Is Bumble one that has like the selections for gays and lesbians?
I have no idea.
I want to say yes, but leave a comment if Bumble allows you to be gay, because I know a bunch of the dating sites are just like, "Are you gay? Too bad."
Yeah, I like the way I did her hair. I feel like her hair looks very soft.
Yeah.
Because it's the same kind of shading that I always do, but like I used a much smaller brush when doing the detail.
She kind of comes off like an action heroine in this.
I accept that, and I like that. I also justified that you wouldn't be able to see the back legs of the chair. I decided they'd be hidden by her leg.
Yeah, they'd be further back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how did you decide upon that background?
You.
Yes, give me the credit.
Yes, that was your suggestion, to just have the body locker.
Yeah.
Body cooler. I don't know what that's called. Body fridge.
The morgue locker, I think.
Yeah.
Our friends in mortuary science, we can ask what the term is.
Yeah.
Alright.
I tested it all in black and white to make sure that the levels made sense. And here's the final piece.
Rock on.
Rock on.
Read Moth.